Previously on Diablo.
The evil, which had claimed it. Now you know what I seek, Marius.
Good luck.
Eagerly awaiting the arrival of Diablo III but have no idea what's happened in the Diablo universe? Let's get you caught up by taking a look back at the original Diablo and Diablo II. When we last left Diablo, the Lord of Terror, his soul stone, the object that kept his power in check, was buried deep underneath a cathedral in a small town called Tristram. Years passed, and a new king made Tristram the seat of power in his empire. Unbeknownst to King Leoric, the evil lurking in the ground below began corrupting the mind of his archbishop, who shattered Diablo's soul stone, releasing the demon from his former prison. Requiring a corporeal vessel to get his dastardly deeds done in person, Diablo gets the archbishop to kidnap Leoric's son Albrecht. King Leoric then goes crazy looking for his son, Diablo gets a new body, and Tristram is laid to waste, save for some eye-plucking crows and a few survivors. A group of heroes, a warrior, a rogue, and a sorcerer, all made their way to Tristram to confront Diablo. After going down a whole lot of stairs, the heroes eventually made it to Diablo's lair where they defeated the Lord of Terror, but his soul stone survived. One of the heroes, the warrior who is referred to as another of Leoric's son in recent takes on the story, took the soul stone and jammed it into the middle of his forehead in a desperate attempt to contain Diablo's powers once more.
Many moons have passed since I left the town of Tristram behind me. Since then, I've tried to forget the terrors I beheld beneath the cold earth, and the twisted nightmares that have haunted my every waking moment. There's something dark within me now. I can feel it, driving me towards the east, assuring me that my salvation lies within the ruins of ancient kingdoms. Though I know the way, I know not what perils will arise to hinder my journey. And as I pass through the first gate, I know that the better part of my soul will remain behind. Forever.
The hero, locked in a constant battle against Diablo, spent the following days crossing the countryside, moving from town to town.
How could this broken shell of a man, barely able to carry the weight of his own sword, be the burning terror?
Eventually wreaking havoc on a small tavern when Diablo's power became too much to bear. Those who had the unfortunate pleasure of encountering him and surviving dubbed this character the Dark Wanderer.
Explain them. Were these the demons from my dream, or were they born within the Wanderer?
It turns out that the Dark Wanderer was on his way to free Diablo's brothers, the two other primevals, Mephisto and Baal.
You were there too, Tyrael. I remember.
The Archangel Tyrael, who is also credited with starting the Heraldric Order that enslaved the primevals to begin with, attempted to stop the Dark Wanderer from freeing Baal, who happened to take the body of a former Heraldric mage named Tal Rasha.
Stop! The beast contained herein shall not be set free, not even by you.
Unfortunately for Tyrael, the plan backfires when Marius, the Dark Wanderer's meek follower, ripped Baal's soulstone from his chest, and the Lord of Hatred proceeded to subdue the Archangel.
No, don't do it! Fool! You have just ensured the doom of this world.
Marius fled, but not before Tyrael told him to make his way to the Hellforge to destroy the final soulstone.
In the eastern city of Karast, there you will find the gate to hell opened before you. You must find the courage to step through that gate, Marius. Take the stone you hold to the Hellforge, where it will be destroyed. Now run. Take the stone and run!
Baal and the Dark Wanderer eventually find their way to Mephisto's holding place and free the third primeval, but as they did, the Dark Wanderer finally revealed himself as the Lord of Terror Diablo himself.
The gate stands ready. Now, my young brother, the time has come to assume your true form. Arise, Diablo, Lord of Terror.
Diablo then marched back into Hell, Baal took off, and Mephisto stayed behind, only to be vanquished by the heroes chasing the Dark Wanderer. The heroes then followed Diablo into Hell, where they defeated the fallen angel Izual, the one responsible for teaching the primevals how to corrupt their soulstones. And finally, in the Chaos Sanctuary, the Lord of Terror Diablo was defeated.
And that the soulstone destroyed in Hellforge.
Later on, it was revealed that Baal left to track down Marius and retrieve his soulstone, which he accomplished disguised as Tyrael, visiting the now mentally ill Marius in an insane asylum.
I am not the Archangel Tyrael.
Baal. No.
With his power restored, Baal marched on Mount Arreat, the home of the barbarians and the hiding place of the World Stone, the source of the other Soul Stones. Baal was eventually defeated, but not before corrupting the World Stone. With no other alternative, the Archangel Tyrael attempted to stop the corruption by plunging his sword into the World Stone, shattering it into pieces.
the end of days. The first sign shall appear in the heavens. Justice shall fall upon the world of men. The armies of light and shadow will clash across the fields of eternity.
Diablo III takes place 20 years after the events in Diablo II. What has happened to the town of Tristram and the world of Sanctuary after all those years? You'll get to find out on May 15th.